The hell are you? You're Sawsbuck. I'm like, why are you red? Am I close? Oh, wait, Chinchou. Is Chinchou new? Chinchou is new. I remember seeing Chinchou and Lantern in Pokemon Sword, and I don't remember where it comes, if it was in this game already, or came from this game already. Thank you. It shoots positively and negatively charged electricity from the tips of its 2 antennae and stuns its opponents. That was a Pokemon in here. It's a Terra-Rhydon just chilling. It's like it washed ashore. New, nice lens flare. That's really cool to look at. Ahalamahomalola. Alright, so I have arrived at a place I want to talk about, which is right up here. And I want to see it for myself. So I've never really looked up to look at the orb. Very interesting. There's also a tough trainer here. I will fight this trainer. There's a shield on. Let me catch the stuff around here, and then I'll talk about what I want to talk about for real. Also very interesting that there's just wild shield on. I think that's weird. It's like in Crown Tundra, I think there were wild Kabuto and Archon and stuff. Like, aren't these things supposed to be, like, extinct? This Pokemon lived in primal jungles. It's thought that Shieldon had few enemies thanks to its sturdy face. I guess so many people brought enough of these things back to life that now they're just commonplace. I'm going to assume Cranidos is Scarlet exclusive. Altaria was fine. Shieldon. So this entire area, of the canyon biome, is actually not new to Pokemon. This area was already in a previous Pokemon game. Namely being Pokemon Black and White 2. This entire area is identical to the nature preserve from Pokemon Black and White 2. Where, if you don't know what the nature preserve was... Oh, Sources is right over there. If you don't know what the nature preserve is, if you've never heard of it or seen it before, if you completed the Pokédex, I believe the entire national Pokédex in Black and White 2, you would get permission to go on a plane ride to the place called the Nature Preserve. And at the Nature Preserve, you get a shiny Haxorus encounter, and you can catch a shiny Haxorus here. Because I've seen it before, but I found this tweet here, desktop. As you can see, this is the map here, with the little lake and the markings of the land here. And this is what it looked like in Black and White 2. The little lake and the markings of the land here, and this is where the plane would land. It is the exact same place, with the exact same waterfalls. You have the 2 waterfalls up here, and the waterfalls and all the trees and stuff. Here's the 2 waterfalls, the waterfalls down here, and it goes down that way. So that's very interesting. And a tweet that I had found because of this, someone had said, here's an idea. What if this place is the nature preserve? Think about it. It's an area you fly to from Unova, but off the map, and the Marine Tube, which is a place in Unova, was constructed above water and then lowered. What if this is the nature preserve? What if this is the nature preserve? Oh, was pre-dome and then... What if this is the nature preserve, was pre-dome and then added and lowered? Like, adding to the idea of, like, all these places are, like, cut from different places of the Earth, and then, like, they just, like, moved them somehow. I don't know how. I don't know how this is here. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what. But this is the exact same spot. Right here would be where the shiny Haxorus would be. I just saw a fracture roaming around. Something that I saw because of that tweet is that apparently after you beat this DLC and come back here, right here where the shiny Haxorus would be in Black and White 2, there is a Terra Haxorus instead. Like right around here. It's not here now because we haven't beaten the DLC, but according to what I've heard, if you beat the DLC and then come back here, there is a Terra Haxorus waiting for you instead of a shiny Haxorus, which I think is kind of dope. Like, this is a very remote location that I never even saw in Pokemon Black and White 2. But I've seen videos and stuff. I found a YouTuber recently called Johnstone, who does a lot of different Pokemon challenges and things, and he recently did a video of, like, collecting every single medal in Black and White 2, which is, like, that game's, like, achievement system. And completing the Pokédex was one of those things, and he did it... There you are. He did a recent video of a part of that. That's your Trico, isn't it? No, that's a wild Trico! Well, hi there! You're just kinda here. I knew you could catch all the different starters in this DLC. Hi. I knew you could catch all the different starters in this DLC. But this is the first one we see. This is also one of my favorite starters. Trico can quickly scale even vertical surfaces. It senses humidity in its tail to predict the next day's weather. A lot of this Pokédex is going to be filled up by starters. It spawned because of you. Yeah, you've probably beaten everything, and once you probably beat everything, other stuff spawns. So I feel like I just got that when I was not supposed to. But I don't care. I'm gonna see it anyway. I'm not gonna use the Trico. Different condition? Well, still. Trico was one of my favorite starters. Trico used to be my favorite starter until Rowlet came along. I really liked Snivy and stuff. Hello, Minchino. Run away. I really liked Snivy and stuff. But Rowlet then became my favorite starter, and I still don't know if Rowlet or Sprigatito is my favorite starter now. Please stop this. There we go. I remember seeing Skarmory on the Isle of Armor, so I'm forgetting where Skarmory was. The Skarmory's new. Since the feathers that it sheds are thin and sharp, people apparently once used them as swords. Does Super Skarmory still upload? The last video Super Skarmory uploaded was left off on part 10 of Sun and Moon from 7 years ago. Shoutouts to Super Skarmory, an OG YouTuber I used to watch way, way back. If you don't know who Super Skarmory is. I loved this channel growing up. But one thing in particular is that they did a playthrough. I had watched their Emerald playthrough, but also specifically Mystery Dungeon, because their old playthrough... Stop it. Their old playthrough of Mystery Dungeon was captured directly off their DS. Like, they had the DS pointed... I think it's more prominent here. This entire playthrough, they had their camera zoomed in onto their DS to play this because they didn't have a capture device back in the day. This is how stuff was used to be done 15 years ago. Also, his starter in this game was Trico. But yeah, I watched this entire playthrough like 15 years ago, 14, 15 years ago, of Explorers of Darkness. That's the one I had. Yeah, Explorers of Darkness. That's one of the other channels that definitely inspired me back in the day. Was Super Skarmory. That's just another YouTuber I watch alongside Chugga Conroy. But yeah, this whole area is really interesting. How it's, like, directly ripped from Pokemon Black and White 2. More Elekid. I'll never be able to tell which one's shiny and which one's not. That's Golett. Golett is new. Finally found something new to catch. Hello, Sidesty. Bye, Sidesty. You got someplace to be? I'm running out of quick balls. It's funny how you don't see the Terrahaxers, but you do see the starter. I'm fairly... from what I had read, it's like after you complete everything. I don't know if it's like 100% of the DLC or after you beat the story of the DLC. But the Haxorus shows up there afterward. Its movements are powered by a mysterious energy. It has continued to move since ancient times, so its power may soon run out. Let's just make sure it's not shiny Sidesty. Please let me up. This lip is not that big. There's not much else to, like, see around here. So I think we may take on the next elite person. And then we'll do, like, a little bit more exploring and some other stuff, and then I'll probably save, Drayden for next time, and we'll see where the story goes after that. There also might be some other stuff in the school that I should, like, the actual school I should check out. Oh, there's Electabuzz. I've been looking for you. Con, you're quick enough to get in here, or you could not shake a single time. You do that too. What's a move that I have that can do not a lot of damage to you? Shadow Claw, maybe? Shadow Claw? Okay. Well, never mind. What about this Electabuzz? Get in. You're 5 levels weaker. You can totally get in. There we go. Research is progressing on strong lightning in Electabuzz, so this energy can be used at any time. I have made more progress to claim stuff. There we go. We got 140 for Magmarizer. We got a Love Ball at 150. Alright, I'm not seeing too much else here. I like these show up as steps. I'm kind of curious what's over here now. Whatever the map button is. It's like the border. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. I almost thought there was a Pokemon on the ground. I did not want to fight the Pokemon. Feather Dance. There's a Corviknight over here. You there. Apparently there's a Pokemon in some region that's Corviknight's natural predator. Imagine how terrifying it must look. You talking about Tinkaton? My boyfriend and I got to know each other by bonding over how much we love Corviknight. Alright, I'm not seeing much else. I don't want to stall. I want to get to the action. Let's start getting to the action. I do want to climb that, though. There's more people to fight over here. Wait, I need to shiny check every single Corviknight. Minior. God damn it. They got Corviknight on the mind. And the Pokédex updates when I take out a different color Minior I did not have previously. I'm seeing if there's any, like, any Pokemon or items up here. There's really not much. I feel like Vommeadow should be perched up here. Alright, well, have a cool structure and then have nothing on it. Wait, Scrafty. Scrafty. I need that. I did come up here for something. It's this. It was the plan the whole time. This Pokemon may be rude, but it takes very good care of its family, its friends, and its turf. Alright, let's get down here and check out some of the other stuff. Canyon Plaza Terrarium. Are we all healed up? What I want is I want to get Viola in front and Swinestein in second. Actually, I could still have Blowy Joey here, probably, to get someone else in with a flip turn. My theory is that she is going to lead when we do the fight. She is going to have a Skarmory somewhere on her team. And I feel like it might be one of her leads, because I want to have Steve in front to use Earthquake. But if she has Skarmory out front, then I will be absolutely japed. Welcome to the Canyon Plaza. We're the team that supports Amariz of the Elite Four. You're Chandler, right? One of the BB League challengers? Need to hand over 50 BP. I have, like, just a small amount of BP. It's no big deal. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. And here she comes, our very own Amariz! Chandler, yes? As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come. I like that she's a Steel-type user and has steel-toed boots. Why are we running? The decision to allow you to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know, but the Academy allowed it, and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as a member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I do. The Elite Trial I devised starts right here. I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. You need to fly around the skies of the terrarium riding a Pokemon. Reach the goal within the prescribed time, and you will pass the trial. Fly through the Magnemite rings and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly toward the goal. Can you verify that you are ready and willing to take on my flying time trial? Understood. I assume you have a Pokemon to ride on. Please bring it out of its ball. Hi there. I guess? Oh, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flight. Your name is Agyas, yes? It's time for you to eat. Yep, that's it. Agyas. What did you just do? Miraidon is brimming with power. What your Agyas just consumed is a supplement that enhances Pokemon's flight capabilities. I prepared it using the leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium. Your Agyas will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only for the duration of the trial. That's so lame. This was in some of the the trailers and stuff for this, like the early trailers of being able to actually have Koraidon and Miraidon fly around. And if you're saying it's only limited for the trial, fuck you. Try to go within the time limit by flying on Miraidon's back. Passing through Magnemite rings will grant you extra time. You can fly freely in any direction. With the left stick down to fly down, up to go up. Well, this is still going to be cool nonetheless. If you could, like, let me play the game right now. Yeah. Oh, we're starting. You know what? I kind of wish this was inverted. Because I don't want to be pressing up to go up. That actually feels really weird for some reason. I can invert them in the options. Can I invert them right now? Oh, so that was the whole thing? I thought that was gonna last a lot longer. I'll get a clip for some sort of thumbnail. If I tend to use that for a thumbnail, that didn't last very long. That was an impressive display of punctuality. I must admit, it was satisfying to just watch you fly. Congratulations, you have cleared my elite trial. Why is the frickin' Crispin one like the most annoying and time-consuming one? Also, I missed some of those rings, but I guess I just had to clear it within the time limit. Do you wish to begin? Yes. Understood. Let's assume our battle positions. I am calling that she's going to lead with a Skarmory. There's one thing I wanted to ask you. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, Chandler? I don't know. So you are uncertain, I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend Carmine. Something in him has changed. He is not his usual self. I find this deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Our battle starts now. Didn't you just check your pocket watch? I told you she was gonna lead with a Skarmory! I called that shit! And you have an Alola Dugtrio. Oh, we're so back. How did I know? Alright, yeah, we hit Skarmory with Bitter Blade. Wave Crash into the Dugtrio. You're using your own Earthquake strat. Don't kill Viola first try? Okay, good. Oh, you have Sturdy, don't you? You caught me off guard. Now my glasses have fogged up. You have a Focus Sash? Not even Sturdy? Bro! My speed fail? I have Jet Punched. You can't stop me. That didn't even kill the Skarmory, dude! Alright, well, I'm not letting you use, You have a Rocky Helmet? Bro. And you're setting up the Stealth Rocks? This needs to not be happening. Bitter Blade, Skarmory, Jet Punch, the Dugtrio. You're not using Earthquake anymore. I'm gonna use Earthquake against you later. I'm so happy I called it. It's a good thing I noticed there was Skarmory around the area. Get out of here. Also, Viola's clipping through the ground, but don't worry, it's all part of her plan. Why do you have your Euniclus? It's not Steel type. Empoleon? Well, Empoleon's a Steel type. Euniclus is not a Steel type. Right? Euniclus isn't Steel. Yeah, you're pure Psychic. You're not gonna Terrasilize immediately. We have Shadow Claw for this. Also, here's where we flip turn. I have a feeling Empoleon might have Ice Beam or something, but I'm still bringing Gastone out. Oh, Grass Knot? Perfect. Let me read those. Trick Room. Where slower is faster. You have leftovers too. Alright, Shadow Claw. Flower Trick. Okay, you're using Protect, that's fine. There's the Ice Beam, I thought. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Fair enough. I'm just gonna beat you at your own fucking game. If that's the case. You set up a Trick Room? I have freaking Garganackle right here. He has the Quick Claw. We're actually gonna hope the Quick Claw doesn't pop. Hammer Arm on Empoleon. Okay, is that gonna work? Okay, it still makes me go first. Viola living? You just absolutely want to destroy Viola? Now, here's what I have to do. I have to do this thing again, because I don't have any flying types on my team. We need to get Baba Booey in here. Baba Booey is going to become a Terra Fairy type so that she doesn't explode from Earthquake. And I'm going to use Metrodome. And then we Earthquake. Okay, protect. Lame. I'm still gonna hit Empoleon at least. Yep, goodbye Empoleon. Baba Booey, use Metronome! Actually, just use a stat move or something. EXPLOSION! Why did it have to be explosion of every possible move in the game? Why did it have to be explosion? Alright, fine. Blowy Joey is coming in. Scizor? I can Hammer Arm that. It's fine. You're Steel type. Steel Bug. We're gonna Jet Punch. No, I'm gonna Wave Crash. And... that's not gonna kill. It's neutral. Sad. Still gonna use Hammer Arm anyway. Energy Ball! Ow. Are you really missing Hammer Arm right now? Trailblaze? I don't know what that move is. Unfortunate. At least can I take out the Reuniclus? Okay, Reuniclus is down. Dimensions return to normal. It's just Blowy Joey and Swinestein right now. Metagross? Oh no. They're gonna Terra Steel that thing. That Metagross has Earthquake. That Metagross totally has Earthquake or something. I may need to revive somebody. I'm gonna Jet Punch the Metagross. And I want to dig against the Metagross, but I have a feeling that thing's gonna have Earthquake and I'm just gonna die. The axe on its head looks very funny. Trailblaze. Alright, down goes Blowy Joey. It's just Swinestein, and I am very scared. Please let Swinestein use Dig before Metagross attacks. Okay, good. It's all up to this right now. Zen Headbutt. Scizor used Aerial Ace and did nothing. Please have this be enough. That would be awesome. That did not enough. Brick Break! Okay. Can we get Viola back in here, please? Alright, goodbye to your abilities. I'm gonna use Bitter Blade against the Scizor, because that should just one-shot the Scizor. I'm not dying to an Aerial Ace. You have a Berry? That's still one-shot the Scizor anyway, it's quad weak. Okay, that fully heals me. Goodbye to my Flash Fire, doesn't matter. Zen Headbutt. I win. I'm faster, Bitter Blade kills. Okay. Still a really fun fight. I'd seen another tweet recently of someone saying that all Pokemon games from now on should be the same difficulty as this DLC, and I agree. At least have a better difficulty curve of the end game of a main Pokemon game from now on getting to this point. Like these trainers have actual competitive movesets and items on their Pokemon, and they're leading with Stealth Rocks, and it's actually a challenge. It's a lot of fun. Sorcy's caught a Tepig. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. The desire to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. Nah, you care plenty. Chandler, you are truly a kind person. Alright then, time for a photo. We must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated. Heart. I will give you this TM2. It contains a favorite move of mine. Hard Press. The target is crushed with an arm, or a claw, or the like, to inflict damage. The more HP the target has left, the greater the move's power. It's up to you to help Kieran, Chandler. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long. Alright, then Drayden's gonna come over to me. Yo, champ in the making. That's 3 of the Elite Four you've trounced now. Seeing how far you're getting is making me sweat a little. Amarys is sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You never guess it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amarys is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from the outside. You know, bud, seeing skills like yours up close and personal really leaves an impression. No wonder it had such an effect on Kieran. But enough about that. I guess your 4th Elite match is gonna be against me. Nice of you to save the best for last. You gave me plenty of time to get ready. See you soon. Show us what you got. Nice! You were getting so many different things. I need to heal now because everyone on my team is exploding. Where even is the healing station here? Back here. I don't know if there's a way to turn off those notifications in the Union Circle or not. But yeah, it's not even a spoiler, it's just that, like, it was advertised well in advance that you'd be able to catch all of the previous starters in the wild in this game. Which is still a really great thing that they added for this game. Because the only other game that's really been a thing was Legends Arceus, which just came out. And even then it was just catching the starters from the game. Like, other Pokemon games give you other starters. I think Oraz did a weird thing where they give you, like, it's all the starters, but, like, all the other generation starters, but it's only, like, a choice of, like, one of the three, and you don't get the other ones still. Hello, Golurk. Lame. Turned around. Oh, you're still in the front. Golurk was caught. Or how to outbreaks for starters. Gotcha. Golurk were created by ancient people who protect both people and Pokemon. They run on a mysterious energy. Well, there's not too much else I want to do today. I only have about maybe like another 15-ish minutes to stream, which is why I wanted to get through another of the Elite matches. So I will do a little bit more exploring to see what else is around, if there's any other cool Pokemon to catch, potential shinies and stuff. And then a lot more of this will happen next time. Hello. I didn't know what I was looking at up here. A bunch of other random crystals and things. Hi there, Chandler, it's me, Cryano. Seems like you're really digging into the barbecues. I'm gonna see that you start receiving advanced quests. Well, thank you, Sorcius, for that, but... These are all the obsidian stones from Hisui, so there's just a fucking Cleavor here? Just a whole-ass Cleavor. Kevin, no! Well, I don't want to be here. I think it's really interesting that they have this stuff here. I wonder if they brought over all the Hisuian forms, because we've only seen Growlithe and Arcanine, and Basculin, Basculegion, Cleavor, Ursaluna, and Quillfish and Overquill. Oh, hi there. Well, with that, I can check the Pokédex. Because I have a Cleavor already that I traded over from Arceus a while back in the Teal Mask, because I was hoping it would have some sort of, something. Where even is it? I was hoping it would have a Pokédex entry, and it never did. When the game let you bring over all the Hisuian forms. Cleavor. This Pokemon is a rough, crude, and violent sort. It swings around its large, heavy stone axes to finish off its prey. It's just... because technically this isn't even a Hisuian form, really. I'd consider it still a Hisuian form, that's why I shiny hunted for it in Arceus to get all Hisuian forms, but it's not Hisuian Cleavor, it's just Cleavor. This is just an evolution, a further stage evolution for Scizor, or for Scyther, because of a different item that allows it to evolve. But that's just so interesting that it's here. So hello, Hisuian Samurott. Have some small candies. That's way more than enough. Lantern. It blinds prey with an intense burst of light. With the prey incapacitated, the Pokemon swallows it up in a single gulp. Let's learn Swallow. No. Wants to learn Stockpile. No. Wants to learn Spit Up. No. Probably like 3 of these. There we go. Level 69 Bastiodon. Crazy how I can get Kratos and Shieldon and Arceus, and I can't get them here. Bastiodon live in herds. When assaulted by enemies, they line up side by side and use their hard faces to block attacks. Let's learn Block. No. Oh, not Milcery. Then we need Stones. So many mints and things. Get a Leaf Stone on Gloom here. Friend-shaped. It fiendishly scatters allergenic pollen from its petals, which are the largest in the world. Let's learn Petal Blizzard. Sure, you can learn Petal Blizzard. Should've got rid of Petal Dance. Then we have Sunstone for Cottony. Actually, let me guess, were Petalil and Lilligant in this game before, or are they also in this? Because I could get Hisuian Lilligant. It rides on the wind and slips into people's homes. After it has turned a room into a cotton-filled mess, it giggles to itself and takes off. Base game. Okay. I didn't remember. It just feels weird to have Cottony be out in the wild and have it not be a random version exclusive. I don't know which shinies I do and don't have in Pokemon Home. Since we've been playing Undertale Yellow, and we're playing Born of Bread, which has clovers as the currency in that game, we will use the Clover Suite. I want to make League Pokemon. It should just be this, right? Pretty sure this is how you evolved it in Sword and Shield. You, like, spin around. Yep. There we go. Shiny Clover Alchemy. When attacked, it strikes back by throwing cream, accented with a bitter flavor. Also learn Decorate. No. Stop that. And I think that's all I can do for now. Before I play this game next, I will be sure to transfer over a bunch of different things. I mean, I can do Trico right now as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. Let me go to the school store. There's one Pokemon in particular I want to look for around... it's probably in the Canyon biome, and I didn't see it. So I don't know where it is. But what I do want to buy, since now we have so much of this... Oh, you can buy this stuff with BP, too. You don't even need to worry about the other stuff. But Metal Alloy, I don't know where else I get one. It honestly might be from the Pokedex stuff. But I want to get a Metal Alloy, because I know what that's for. And there's a Pokemon I want to look for out in the Canyon biome that we haven't seen yet, because it's probably there. There's a lot of Steel types in there, and a lot of Electric types and things. So there's that. And I want to go to the League Club Room. I want to use this computer. Oh, there's a whole bunch of things. Whole bunch of things. Oh, wait, it's probably from these. Wait. Boost biodiversity in the biomes. Okay, when you get enough BP, increase the kinds of Pokemon students encounter in each of the biomes. That sounds really weird when you think about it, considering, like, they are adding even more invasive species to the world by doing this. But I also see with this other stuff. Nobody in the world who doesn't love music, right? How about trading some BP for smart speakers? I don't know what that means. I'm reaching Chandler's phone. Yeah, props to supporting the music club. Looks like we'd forked over enough BP, meaning we're all good to send you that speaker. Well, it was only 50. Someone will be along in 2 shakes. Just chill like a slow king until it gets there. You got it, yeah? Smart speaker? Nothing like better than blasting bops, am I right? You want more tracks, you know where to keep sending BP. I can just listen to the... Is this just listening to the other music in the game in this one room? Also... more throwing styles. More effects become available. You take lots of photos. You got new camera app features. We call the item printer, which can create items from materials that Pokemon drop. Is this like the Cramorant machine? I need to see this. Science Club. This is the first time we've ever gotten a donation. It's like the Cramomatic, but it's not. It's the Cramorant machine, but broken. Thanks for opting in. Remember, the Science Club, we developed this. I'll be right here to ensure you'll use it if it's not too much trouble. If you put materials dropped by Pokemon into the printer along with BP, you'll be able to get items in exchange. The exact inner workings are our little secret. We're in the midst of applying a patent, see? But all you need to know is that it takes materials. Lets you print items. I want to print something. Have, like, 6 Diglett fur. And some side-up downs. Also, it looks like a Great Ball and then a Strange Ball. One Flying Terra Shard. Fair enough. We have a bajillion of these. So Magnemite screws and Hoppip leaves. I can increase print jobs. I just want to see what this will give me. It gave me a Reaper Cloth. Sure. Magnemite screws and Hoppip leaves turned into Reaper Cloths. Photography, art. The art club here, we get fantasy theme for the room, times flow for the art room, or for the room. Outdoor album, Town Tunes album, Famous Destinations album, Kitakami album. I do want to see this. Or throwing styles. Galarian Star style. I won't do that. This takes 10 BP to call Mitch again. And I want to use the ninja style. That barely did anything. I thought it was going to do like a flip like Benny does. Well, now I gotta see some of the other ones. The ninja one isn't even that cool. I mean, it can be. Oh, if I click never mind. Oh, you'll return the BP. Nice. I don't even remember what it was, what it looked like in Arceus. If that's what it looked like in Arceus, then I'll just keep it. Well, this stuff is very expensive, BP-wise. Like, you need to do a lot of grinding. They really encourage you to be in a room of people to do this. So I won't buy anything else because I want to get these. Like, this is still a lot to do this. So that will happen later on. I think I can move on out of here. I'll go to my dorm. And I'll end things here for this play session of Pokemon Violet. And I will save right here. Like I said, I will go into Pokemon Home off stream and I'll make a list. I'll come back in here to make a list, and then I'll go into Pokemon Home and I'll get some stuff that I don't want to like trade for and do other evolution methods for. Grinding in a group benefits for something else in post game. I will keep that in mind. For now, though, I am done with my play session for today as a YouTube outro. Thank you very much for watching Pokemon Violet up to this point. This is all streamed live at twitch.tv/Pokeball35. Link in the description down below. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so, because I do have a lot to offer, including this full 100% playthrough of Pokemon Violet up to this point. You can also check out my full 100% playthrough of Legends Arceus, and a whole bunch of other games on my channel as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.